Welcome to the video lecture on Introduction to Cybercrime. At the end of this session, the students will be able to get an overview of cybercrime, recognize types of cybercriminals, classify cybercrime. We'll be seeing the definition of cybercrime and the origin of the word. We will be understanding who are cybercriminals, and we'll conclude the session by classifying several types of cybercrime. So, almost every aspect of our life today has become digital, be it bank transaction or any online product purchase. During this COVID, everything has gone online. Education is also not an exception. Right from the purchases, paying school fees, the banking, everything is online. Unfortunately, this also makes it a hotspot for criminal activity. Therefore, no wonder cybercrime has risen to the top priority for most government to tackle. In the past 5 months, 3,286 Indian websites were hacked. So, what is this cybercrime and what is the definition of the cybercrime? No one definition exists, so we will be taking into consideration the definition that is taken or referred in most of the books. So fundamentally, any illegal activity committed using a computer and or the internet can be called as a cybercrime. There are also alternative definitions of cybercrime. So, any illegal act where special knowledge of computer technology is essential for its perpetration, investigation, or prosecution is a cybercrime. Any traditional crime that has acquired a new dimension or order of magnitude through the aid of a computer and abuses that have come into being because of computers. Also, cybercrimes, that is, crimes completed either or on with a computer, are called as cybercrime. So, to summarize it, it's basically a crime that has been performed with the help of a computer. So, what is the relationship between information security and cybercrime? So, lack of information security gives rise to cybercrime. What is cybersecurity then? Cybersecurity means protecting information, equipment, devices, computers, computer resources, communication device, and information stored therein from unauthorized access, use, disclosure, disruption, modification, or destruction. Cybersecurity term incorporates both physical security of devices as well as the information stored therein. So, who are these cyber criminals? Cyber criminals are those who conduct or are involved in activities like credit for fraud, cyber stalking, defaming others online, ignoring copyright, stealing another identity to perform criminal act. So based on these activities, these people who perform such activities with the help of computer are categorized into cyber criminals of type 1, type 2 and type 3. So we will now explore type 1 criminals. Type 1 criminals are the people or teenagers or anyone who are hungry for recognition. These are typically hobby hackers, IT professional, politically motivated hackers, or terrorist organization. So these people are mostly interested in getting recognition and they enjoy doing it. So, who are the type 2 cyber criminals? These cyber criminals are not interested in recognition. Okay, their only interest is in harming the particular target. So these are typically psychological perverts. They are financially motivated hackers, state sponsored hackers, organized criminals. Because here their intention is not recognition, here their intention is some goal. The goal may be money, They are motivated, maybe anger, they may be sponsored by a particular state, or they may be criminals. Okay, so type 3 criminals, now these are the insiders, and these are the most difficult to detect because these are the employees, these are the former employees, disgruntled ones seeking revenge, or they can be competing companies using employees to gain economic advantage through damage or theft. So, based on the motives, the cyber criminals are classified as type 1, type 2, and type 3. So, type 1 is mostly interested for recognition, whereas type 2 has a specific goal, and type 3 are insiders or maybe former employees seeking revenge. So, all these people are actually performing cybercrime. Now, but what is this cybercrime classified as? There are n number of things that are happening in the cyberspace today. So, based on whom that cybercrime is meant against, the cybercrimes are broadly classified into five types. Cybercrimes that are against the individual, that is a person, okay, a specific person. Then cyber crimes that are against property, cyber crime against organization, cyber crime against society, and the fifth one are cyber crimes emanating from Usenet groups. So we will explore now one by one. So which are these cyber crimes against individual? So here the objective of the cyber criminals is to harm the people, or a group of people, or maybe an individual. So, what are the crimes involved here? So, it could be done through electronic mail, phishing, spamming, cyber defamation, cyber stalking, computer sabotage, pornographic offenses, password sweeping. So, these are the possible cyber crimes that can be initiated against individual, and the worst of this is cyber stalking and pornographic offenses. Each of these in detail we'll see in the upcoming video lecture. Now, what are the cyber crimes against property? So, against property means it's aiming to have some money related issues, or the property could be in terms of finance or non-finance. So the involved things are credit card frauds, intellectual property crimes, which include software piracy, copyright infringement, theft of source code, or internet time theft. So these are the crimes against property. So the next category is cybercrime against organization. Here they are unauthorized accessing of the computer, password sniffing, denial of service attack, email bombing, salami attack, logic bomb, Trojan horse, computer network intrusion. So email bombing can be one of them, making the blocking through the DOS attack, okay, password sweeping, unauthorized access of the computer by a particular person. This is a crime against organization. Then moving ahead to the cyber crime against society. So forgery, that is generating example of forgery. So again here in this forgery computers are involved. So what are the examples? So this is resulting from into the society. So generating of fake degree certificates, experience certificates, where devices like high-end printers or scanners are used, webjacking. Now this is one crime against society, where someone forcefully take control of a website, and then no longer the owner is in control of the website. So these are the two prominent cyber crimes against society. Crimes emanating from the Usenet groups. So Usenet groups may carry very offensive, harmful, and inaccurate or otherwise inappropriate material. So these are basically very offensive ones with related to terror activities, and also they are horrifying with inappropriate material. So After having a glimpse of all these cyber crimes, criminals, and the classification, pause the video for time and answer the question. So, logic bomb is a cybercrime against an organization. Type 2 cybercriminals are not interested in recognition. Is it true or false? It's true. So, these are the references. Thank you for your patient listening. Thank you.